Yo, hello everybody. Let me see. Is my audio syncing up? Is my audio syncing up? Tick tock, tick tick tock. I think I think I am. Sometimes my audio gets unsynchronized. I see we have some early comments. What's cracking, Mr. Life Wave Patch 1? Good to see you. I love the hype. Let's go, my man says. Nice. I love it. We're getting interactive up in here. I gotta say, I love when I see early comments in the live chat. I love it. Because I like to interact with you guys. I like to know that the community is real. Sometimes I'll see like 80 people in here, but no one's saying nothing. I'll be like, what's going on? Are these bots or what? Yeah, good to see you guys. All right, let's get right into it. As you know, if you're here, you know damn well what you're here for, god damn it. You're here with that good old Qubic good news. There's always good news with Qubic, but everybody loves to see green. All right, let's not bullshit ourselves. Obviously, this thing's been way down for a minute because the market's down, market psychology, FUD, bags, all that good stuff. You know the deal. Excuse me. If you're new to crypto, this could all seem like a mess, but if you're a veteran, it's it's freaking par for the course, man. But this project, oh, did I even say we're here for Qubic? That's what we're here for. We're here for Qubic. Qubic. I do have other plays that I'm into, but I mostly talk about Qubic because that's my most passionate play. Yeah. So as you can see here, I'm not a chartist or nothing, but as you can see here, we're up 64% on the 7 day. 7 day, 7 day. Um, on the year, up 3%. Not bad for a whole year. Not bad. But the all time, just so you guys know, if you're new here, the all time low for Qubic is not accurate on CoinMarketCap. The only place you'll find the correct all-time low is on safetrade.com because they were the first exchange to list Qubic. I think it had like 8 zeros or like 7 zeros or some shit like that. I think it was 7 zeros. But yeah, this all-time low is not accurate. So we're still way up from the bottom. Don't let CoinMarketCap fool you. That's my PSA for today. This is not the all-time low. It was like I'll show you. I have other streams where I showed you but guys, but yeah, this is not the all-time low. So we're still way up from the all-time low, but this in the last week things have been pumping, baby. Pumping, pumping, pumping. What's the volume looking like? Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy stat. The volume is down, but the price is up. I've I don't think I've ever seen that before. What the hell? That's very interesting. I feel like that's whoa. That's very telling. That might be that means this might be a some legitimate pump action. Huh. Let's see, where's the most volume at? 690, 202, Bitmart. Assuming CoinMarketCap is accurate. L Bank, what the feezy? So it looks like L Bank and Bitmart have the most volume. Interesting. Not even MEXC or Gate? Interesting. Interesting. All right, cool. Who's on the second and third page? Safe Trade. What the hell? Yo, look at the price on Safe Trade. Talk about arbitrage. God damn. Damn. Arbitrage opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. Look at the volume, 24,000. That shit drops off. 681, 202 on XT, 122 on Arbit, BTC, USDC. If you're not in the US or if you have a VPN, whatever, if you're in the US, it doesn't matter. MEXC might be a good bet for like a more even spread on the order book. The only thing about MEXC is their withdrawal fee. I don't like it. It's like 100,000 Qubic, which is not much now, but if you think about Qubic and the price of at the price point target, whatever. I usually get my Qubic from Safe Trade in little amounts. But yeah, MEXC is a good bet if you have a VPN in the US. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for the price. I mean, what else can you talk about as far as the price? We got another comment from Life Watch. He says hi. Hi. All right, when I read the comments, I'm gonna be looking down because I have a separate display. So forgive me if you see me looking off camera. So it's your boy from last week, Vets. I changed the user handle. Vets. You okay? Okay, okay. Nice. What's crack a lacking, dog? Good to see you. We were talking about having a friendly debate about code. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I remember you. That was a good live stream. I liked it. I liked it. I wish more people saw it. That was a fun live stream. I wanted to clip that portion of the live stream and make it like a separate video. I want to clip it. That was a good it was a good conversation. Maybe I will do that because I really wanted to do that. That was such a good. It was about we were talking about Russ Albright and um Silver, not Silver. What was it? Silk Road. So yeah, Silk Road coding. All yeah, that was a good. I remember I was listening back to the replay when I was walking around the neighborhood. Like I went for a walk one day, and I was just listening back. I was like, you know, this was a fun live stream. It was a fun back and forth. Good convo. I'm glad to see you back, man. That was good stuff. said, well, we know all the views are over on X, and a lot of people don't chime in from the X side of the house. All the feuds or feuds? Can you explain what you meant there when you said all the feuds? Sorry, Mr. Vets in Crypto. Was that your old handle, Vets in Crypto? I think that was your old handle, if I'm not mistaken. We know all the feuds are over on X. I'm not sure what you meant by that, but yeah, I think yeah, X is so silly, man. There are some clowns over here on X talking about Qubic, but it's mostly positive and good stuff talking about Qubic. It's never too late to clip it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen back to it and clip it again because I would have to like edit it because there was some like dead space and like stuff. But yeah, I was thinking of, even as I was listening, I was thinking about how I should edit it. But yeah, I have to do that. That was a good conversation. It was a good organic conversation. My man said it's a good conversation. Appreciated it. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That's what community's all about. That's what I'm here for. I might not be a big channel right now, but this is where it all starts, baby. Let this thing blow up. We can have all the conversations we want. Get it? Well, you're con- you're one of the day ones on this channel, Mr. Vets in Crypto. All right, cool. I see people are trickling in slowly but surely. Boom, back at you, buddy. All right, let's get into the first. So I'm going by the. So I planned the title out by how I want to talk about stuff. So we talked about the price. Um, Now let's get into the the first little tidbit. Social activity. Oh yeah, before we get into that, let's look at Mr. Live Watch's last comment. Views. A lot of viewership comes from the X side of the house. Oh, for sure. For sure. I have a lot more viewers on X than YouTube right now, but hopefully I'm still building up some more YouTube following and hopefully bringing some of the X guys over to YouTube to get the algorithm up. That'll be good. But yeah, a lot of viewership on X for sure. Qubic is heavy on X, not as much on YouTube. Let's get into the topics. Let's get into the topics. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I say yes, Vets in Crypto. Nice. All right. So first things first, let's talk about Qubic being number one in social activity. Not number one. Oh shit. It's not number one. I gotta fix the title after this stream. Actually, no, let me fix it right now. Nah, I'll fix it later. Fuck it. All right. Tokanoya. Shouts out to Tokanoya, by the way. He's an OG, a legend, a builder, networker on the Qubic network. So he posted this, I think, earlier today. What's today? The 10th? Yeah. Yeah, earlier today. Qubic already number 2 in AI social activity. Ooh wee. Now let's flip Tau. Excuse me. Qubic has the strongest infrastructure of all AI projects. That's just a factamundo, guys. It's just a factamundo. That's it. If we take the number 1 spot in social activity too, there will be no doubt who leads the next cycle. Oh, oh, yes. Keep pushing everywhere. God damn right. Keep pushing. That's why I'm going live, baby. We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing. So yeah, we're number 2 in social activity. That was my bad. I got too excited. Maybe that was my third eye thinking in the future. We will flip Tau, that's for sure. I don't know what they're doing to get 2 million interactions, but we're gonna get there. We're at 444K. You know the cool thing about this is if you have been following Qubic for a minute and had been seeing they come out with these posts, crypto dip, um, like pretty frequently, and usually we'll be like down here like number 6 or like number 5 or something. So to me personally, this was awesome to see Qubic at number 2. I was like, hey yo, what? Now we're right under BitTensor. Hey yo, but look at this. Look at this. Here's the kicker though. Here's the kicker. Now that I'm looking at this picture, I understand why they have way more interactions. Now I get it. Oh, technically, okay. So look at this. They have 8,000. Okay, let's round down. Let's round to the nearest tenth, right? They have 8,000 posts with 2 million interactions. We have 2,000 posts with 450 or 440,000 interactions. Right, since we're rounding to the nearest tenth, right? Mm, hmm. Okay. Mm, two. Uh, I think we have a way better ratio of posts to interactions. Am I wrong? Or is it similar? Interesting. So yeah, anyway, if damn, this is awesome. Yeah, dude, this is really good news. And this on top, so once people like the fact that we're socially on the internet being way more active than all these other protocols. We have the AI narrative. It's not going to go away anytime soon. AI is not going to disappear. Although we do have an AI bubble financially happening, like in the traditional finance sector, like OpenAI, Google, Gemini, XAI. Those guys are hemorrhaging billions of dollars per month. Qubic is earning millions of dollars per month from their useful proof of work and mining other cryptos. There goes my cat again. My cat's meowing. I gotta put him in the room. I always forget to put my cat in the room before I stream. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you threw me off my game, Sandwich. His name's Sandwich, by the way. Anywho, so by the time the social activity catches up to the tech, once people realize the tech is what it is, it's way better than BitTensor. Like the tech and what you can do with it, instant finality, useful proof of work, the consensus minds AI, like deflationary burns. Qubic is indivisible. You can't have 1.00137 cubic. There's 1 cubic, 2 cubic, 3 cubic, 4 cubic. There's no decimal points in cubic, so it makes it way less scarce than almost every other crypto, even including Bitcoin. Because as you know, or you may not know if you're new, I mean, Bitcoin, they boast, oh, there's only 21 million Bitcoins, blah, 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 blah. But there's so many decimal points. You could, in one Bitcoin, there's 100,000 Satoshis, right? So so the entire supply of Bitcoin, it's not 21 million Bitcoin, it's 2.1 quadrillion Satoshis. All right, so don't get mesmerized by the Bitcoin nonsense. So you got to also count the decimal points of whatever cryptos you're using. And it saves a lot of data on the chain. All right, anywho, there's that. We're coming for the number one spot. Shout out to Ludacris. We're coming for the number one spot. BitTensor, dude, dude, we're coming. That's what she said. You ever seen that Donald Trump meme? I'm gonna come. And then Kamala Harris, don't come. Donald Trump, I'm gonna come. Wait, I have to pull that up so you don't think I'm crazy. I have to pull that up. Ah, I'm gonna come. Hold on, let me make sure. I'm sorry. Yeah, I found it. All right, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. I don't want you guys to think I'm crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Should I do it?
Do not
Bro.
come.
I'm gonna do it.
Anyway, but I digress. I'm gonna come. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go back to the comments before I get on to the next topic. By the way, I do have a chicken Alfredo some cooking in the oven. It just got done. I'm about to. Ooh, I smell so good. It's cooling down. I might have to go mukbang on you guys. I'm gonna eat on stream. It smells so good, and I haven't eaten since like 7 in the morning. Good God Almighty. Ooh wee. My man, Life Wave Patch says excited for the Bob and Lights coming out tomorrow. The 11th, the nodes. Yeah, I was just reading up on that, the nodes. I think I might be able to run one on my laptop, but then I was thinking, I'm like, I don't want to fry my laptop because I do all my streaming from there and other stuff. If only this PC, dude, I used to stream from this thing. I had this mini PC, but it bricked up on me. Like it just doesn't even start anymore. Like it starts, but it'll just tick me off. I have to buy this shitty ass laptop instead. Anywho, I want to do a light node, but I need to come up on some funds so I can play MLM too. He said, I crossed you when you were on Adam's channel, Viber Finance. He's my boy. Oh, okay. I'm so glad. Okay, so I feel so silly because he's the homie. Dude, this is so funny. I've never asked him what his first name was. I always call him Vibra. That's so funny, cause we talk all the time, but I've never asked him for his actual name. That's so funny. So his name's Adam. Good to know. Thanks for the recon. He said, "Fuck yeah, day one, baby." Nice. Damn, I'm glad our communities could cross paths. That's awesome. Hey, tell your friends. We need more of you in here. That's awesome. Make sure you share the stream out. Repost it. Let them know we're all here. You need some different perspectives in crypto, baby. But yeah, Adam's the homie. He's dope. I like I like from the hip. That's my type of person. Like all my closest friends, we just speak from the hip. We say what's on our mind. We might not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, the honesty brings us close. We're not afraid of open dialogue and things like that. You know? Adam's dope. But yeah, I do like a lot of what Adam says. All right, what was the next topic we're talking about? Onboarding. Yours. Onboarding. So I came across this post. Shout out to G Town Diamond. Oh wait. Yeah, shout out to G Town Diamond. He always has really good posts. He's a good account to follow. He's also an ambassador out there in Nigeria. Actually, let's go to his page real quick. he really like puts in work. Like he's not just tweeting. Like he legit puts together like gatherings, like physical gatherings and onboards like people in his city. Like like he's 1,000 times what anybody on X is doing. Like no doubt. So big shout out to G Town Diamond. He should be he should get a lot more. He's I to me I consider him like one of the top ambassadors because of the actual footwork he's putting in uh in Africa, which is really dope. So yeah, let's go over his post real quick. He's also a big time Q miner. You know who actually got me into Q mine? He didn't like convince me, but I just saw his post about qMine, like about it was the very first qMine payout where it was like 1 to 1, and I said, "What?" Because I was super skeptical about qMine, and then when I saw that, I just dove deep. I was like qMine, and I'm like, "Oh, FOMO," and then that's when I made my first video about qMine months and months ago. So that's when I got in at like 270, thanks to G Town Diamond. I was like, "Oh shit!" He said, "What?" Because initially I was like, qMine? What the hell? What the hell is a qMine? That was my initial thought like months ago. And then I did my research after I saw some tweets about the first payout, and I was like, FOMO, click. I wish I FOMO'd more. I was too conservative. But anywho, let's get to his post real quick. Hey, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta put my cat away. Damn, I always do this. My bad, guys. Give me just one moment. And we're back. I see your comments, Life Wave. All right, let me read this out there. All right, you heard it from Boss CFB, who is the founder of Qubic. I don't know what I will tell you again. Fill that bag with more Qubic. Man, I'm so sad. Dude, I'm like dollar poor as hell right now. I couldn't even DCA at these cheap prices. And now we're pumping like a motherfucker. God damn. Oh, I cursed. I was trying not to curse. All right. No drift. You are usually quiet when it pumps. Busy with coding. We're about to onboard a lot of people. Need this to go perfectly. Ooh wee. We, not him. He says we. He did not I. We. We are about to onboard a lot of people. Yay! Like bomb. Like bomb. Like bomb. All right, so we are onboarding. And check this out. And speaking of onboarding people, Tokanoya once again. OG, networker, holder, builder. Since the day I got into Qubic, I've seen this account on X just constantly pushing Qubic, which is freaking awesome. All right, just finished a call with a private fund looking at Qubic. By the end of the call, they were genuinely shocked by the infrastructure. Fastest chain in the space, feeless transactions, useful proof of work consensus, strong burn mechanics, and I'm already, receiving new messages right after the call. Keep pushing on X and everywhere you can. Yes, 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 yes. I already quote retweeted this. Guys, retweet this or quote retweet it, share it, like it, comment on it. This people need to know Qubic is this like the time is now. It's not coming. It's right. The momentum is right now. Ahorita. Ahorita way. All right, let's look at this. Hi, Bryce. So obviously it's, you gotta redact the guy's personal information. Institutional interest, Qubic ecosystem. Oh, the topic. Hi, Bryce. I'm currently working with several VCs. If you don't know what VCs means, it means venture capitalists, people who like to invest, right? And institutional investors exploring 5 to $20 million strategic allocations across emerging Web3 infrastructure projects. And Qubic recently came up as a potential fit. Good God, have mercy. We all knew this was coming, but not this. I'm gonna come, not this fast. We didn't know it was gonna come this fast. I'm gonna come. May I ask if the team is currently open to structured OTC discussions or strategic allocations at this stage? Happy to share more context if there is alignment. Best regards, redacted. Yes. Yes, 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 or yes. Oh, speaking of Adam, shout out to Vibra Finance. Make sure you give this guy a follow. Follow his YouTube channel, subscribe. Same tag at Vibra Finance. Whenever I see him in the wild, I gotta shout the guy out. Yeah, this was a very bullish post. I mean, if you've been in Qubic for at least a year, 2 years, I mean, you've seen this coming, but it still feels good to like see it come to fruition, no? Yeah. All right, on to the next, to the next, to the next. Life Watch says, or Life Wave says, "Oh, bro, that is awesome. Yeah, man. I'm gonna come." uh, I'm a couple minutes behind. Oh, you must have paused it or something. You said, What's my X handle?" It's right there. It's on the ticker on the bottom of the screen. As Samson of LA. You see a little thing moving right there on the bottom? Or is it not showing? It's the same as my YouTube handle. Samson of LA. SAMSONOFLA. Let me type it just in case in case the graphic isn't working on StreamYard. Let me know. Do you see the graphic ticker on the bottom? Oh, okay. You see it? I was about to type it. Because I used to have it plastered just right there on the bottom. But then I felt like it was just in the way of stuff. So I made it like a smaller ticker. Thanks to StreamYard. Yeah, it's right there, big guy. Nice. Wow. Alright, cool. And the light nose, yeah. I was just about to let's go over the light nodes real quick. I want to run a light node, but I don't want to fry my laptop because it's my last thing. It's my last value builder because if this laptop gets fried up, I'm cooked. I won't be able to live stream, make videos because I don't have money to buy another laptop right now. Oh shit. So right now I'm not able to do a light node or nothing. But if you have a computer or whatever laptop you're not using, you can now help secure the Qubic network with just the most basic equipment. I mean, you always could have, but this is a more efficient way, I believe. So check this out. This is an old post from yesterday. Let's check it out. The Qubic Network Guardians program opens to everyone starting Epoch 204, March 11th, which is tomorrow. Run a Bob node or Core Lite node, support the network, and earn rewards based on uptime, sync, and data correctness. So obviously based on your performance, how good is your internet, how good is your computer, how good is your data. That will define how much Qubic you get for securing the network. So you're like a mini miner. All right, these lightweight nodes improve access to the network while lowering the hardware barrier compared to running a full computer. A new incentive system designed to strengthen Qubic's decentralized infrastructure. Ooh. Ooh. So bullish, man. And Binance, there's a nice post on Binance Square about this from shout out to Luck3333. He stays writing articles on Binance Square. I'll put the whole article in the live chat in case you guys want to read it. But I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm just going to get to the juicy stuff that I think is relative to this live stream. All right. How Network Guardians works. The program operates through a straightforward cycle of monitoring, scoring, and rewarding. Step 1, node registration and discovery. Operators configure their Bob or Core Lite node with an operator identity and optional display name. So you pretty much set up your machine with, your name and all that good stuff. The system automatically discovers participating nodes through network crawling and node announcements. Okay. So there's not too much you have to do. You just got to set your shit up and then you're good to go. No manual registration process is required beyond proper node configuration. Step 2, continuous monitoring. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't share the tab. My bad. So this is the Binance Square article, right? I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just reading over the part that I want to tell you guys about. So this is the first section I read. Now we're about to get to step 2. Step 2, continuous monitoring. Once discovered, nodes enter continuous monitoring. Yeah, so once you're set up properly, all the computers and nodes that they scan the whole system and they detect you. All right, the system evaluates performance across multiple dimensions to ensure operators are genuinely contributing to the network health rather than simply running idle software. They have to see if your machine is actually doing something. Step 3, the scoring system. Points accumulate based on weighted criteria that reflect actual network value. So uptime, right? If your internet's up, if your Wi-Fi is not screwed up or your landline's not screwed up. Synchronization status is 30% of the weight, keeping pace with the current network state, right? Fast data delivery. All right, data correctness, 20% of the weight. Accuracy of served data and responses. All right, this weighting emphasizes reliability above all. A node that stays online and synchronized provides more value than one with perfect data accuracy but sporadic availability. That's cool. That's cool. So just because your machine's fast doesn't mean you're gonna get the stuff. You have to everything's gotta work together. All right, note, scoring framework is currently under development. The values provided above are illustrative and subject to change. Step 4, public leaderboard. All participating operators appear on a transparent leaderboard ranked by their cumulative score. Anyone can verify who contributes and how much. Oh, so if you run one, you better run one, or you'll be shamed on the internet. No, I'm just playing. This visibility creates accountability and allows the community to recognize top performers. Oh, damn! I want to contribute, but I don't have a machine. All right, step 5: epoch-based rewards. Nice. This is what we're all looking for. Q rewards. So when you see Q or the word Qs, right, with a little s, they're referring to Qubic, in case you didn't know. So Qubic rewards are distributed at the end of each epoch. An epoch is 1 week. In different networks, an epoch could be like 12 hours, 6 hours, 2 weeks. But in Qubic network, an epoch is 1 week. So from Wednesday to Wednesday is 1 epoch. Higher ranked operators receive larger shares of the reward pool. Duh. All right. Common sense. Makes sense to me. Right. All right. This aligns with how computer rewards already function in the main network, extending a familiar model to lightweight node operators. Technical requirements. Ooh. Man, I think I could technically run a Bob node, but I think that'll fry my laptop. I don't want to risk cooking my laptop. I feel like I'll get more value by creating content than cooking my laptop. But once these cubic bags go up, ooh wee, I'm buying a real machine for sure. Preventing abuse. Any reward system faces gaming attempts. Yep, that's for sure. There's no perfect system. There's always a way to game something. No matter how fair a system might seem, some genius is always gonna find some game theory to make it way more advantageous to themselves, right? So let's check out how they're gonna prevent abuse, all right? Network Guardians plans several countermeasures, relay and proxy detection, mechanisms to identify nodes that appear to be running but are actually routing requests through other infrastructure rather than providing genuine service. Interesting. All right, identify limitations, restrictions on how many nodes a single operator identify, or I'm sorry, a single operator identity can register, preventing one participant from claiming disproportionate rewards by spinning up numerous low effort instances. Okay. The specific implementation details for these measures will develop alongside the program as real world pattern. Oh yeah, I was about to say like how are you really gonna I feel like people can skirt around that. Anywho, long-term vision, moving on chain. The initial network guardians phase operates without a smart contract. Reward calculations happen through existing infrastructure and distributions follow established processes. The roadmap targets full on-chain operation through several planned developments. Excuse me. Smart contract deployment, Oracle machine integration. Oh yeah, we're all good here. It's about to be deployed right now. How old? This is a. I don't. This isn't. This is not a new article. What? It's semi new. Yesterday, so it's coming out tomorrow. Attack resistance. A larger node population makes targeted attacks more difficult and expensive to execute. Yes, these benefits compound as participation grows. Each additional node makes the network incrementally more resilient. I can't wait till I have a decent computer. All right, query load distribution. Additional nodes handling API requests and data queries reduce strain on computers, letting them focus on consensus operations. Oh, geographic distribution. Lower hardware requirements enable operators in more locations to participate, reducing reliance on data center concentrations. Oh, there's so much goodness involved with these Bob and Lite nodes. Oh, I'm reading backwards. I'm sorry. Lightweight nodes don't participate in consensus directly, but they strengthen the network in other ways. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, so it's pretty much, oh, it's taking a load off the main computers and miners. Oh, God have mercy. Oh, that's even better than I thought. That's dope. That's so dope. Man, shout out to the devs, man. Man, Qubic is literally unbelievable. It's unbelievable how this is designed. That's nuts. All right, the rest is like more of a tutorial, step by step, how to do stuff. Damn. That's so dope. That is so dope. That is so dope. Bada bing, bada bing, bada sinka. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we got through the main gist of the stream. Now,
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
why is this shit lagging?
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
All right, shout out to the beginning of the stream. Hold on, am I still? Hold on, am I lagging? Am I lagging? Oh, no, I'm good. I think I'm good. The last live stream I did, I was listening to I was listening to it, but then I watched it finally, and the audio was off sync, so it kind of screwed me up. It screwed up my mental. I was like, damn. I hope my audio is synced up right now. Let me know if it's not. Good God have mercy. I don't understand why these bitches are fighting. Pardon my French. Ronda Rousey was awesome, but she should have stuck to her judo. She kept trying to box and strike. Then she went to the WWE. By the way, if you're new to these streams, I'll talk about what I wanted to talk about, and then we get into random stuff. Gina Carano. She's pulling out her WWE chops. I think Ronda Rousey's a mom now, but I think she's also punch drunk and has CTE. Like, she's definitely not right in the head. You can tell by the look in her eyes. What the hell is Francis Ngannou doing there? I just know there's Francis Ngannou right here. What the heezy? All right. Wait, and that's Jake Paul. I didn't even notice Jake Paul was standing there the whole time. I was too busy looking at the beautiful women. Wow, that's hella funny. I did not notice them. I did not notice Jake Paul was right there. And here is this random guy who set up the last whatever fight. And Francis Ngannou. Where'd he come from? Wow. Oh, I guess he's fighting somebody. He's fighting somebody named Linz. What the hell kind of promotion is this? This must be Jake Paul's promotion. What's going on? What's with these shitty fight promotions, man? They're just trying to milk. Oh, they're trying to milk these girls. By the way, I don't like seeing women fight. I think it's an abomination. Abomination. Anywho, 1 hour ago from DeFi Mama. Shout out to DeFi Mama. She's the head of marketing right now at Qubic, I believe. She's been doing it big. Ooh wee! Look at that. Look at that. So check it out. This looks like the coin market cap list based on how the aesthetic. Bit Tensor Tau is number 36. I've never even heard of DEXE, whatever that is. We're fucking crushing it. Pardon my French. I'm sorry. Sorry, algorithm. We are crushing it. Crushing it. Look at this 7-day. 60%. With less volume. Watch. I've never seen this before. Let me refresh this. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. So 20, yeah, so, oh, we're pumping even more. It's up 7-9. I should just stay live and see if we hit 8-0. Bro, I can't even DCA. I guess qMine is my new DCA. qMine is my low-key DCA. With the bag I have of qMine, if payouts continue as is, which would be bullish as hell, because right now it's 4-1. For every qMine token that you hold on the Qubic network, the last payout, because we started mining Bitcoin, it's about 4 to 1, 4 point something, 4.6 to 1, right? Almost 5 to 1. So let's call it 4 to 1, just to be fair. Let's call it 4 to 1 ratio. So for instance, for every one qMine, you get 4 Qubic every epoch, which is every week. So say you hold 100,000, excuse me. Say you hold 100,000 qMine tokens, right? With that 4 to 1 ratio, every epoch, every week you will receive 400,000 Qubic into your wallet automatically. You don't have to claim it. It just gets airdropped into your wallet thanks to the QRWA smart contract, right? So for every 100,000 qMine you own, you'll get 400,000 Qubic. Now let's multiply that for the month, 4 weeks in a month on average. 400,000 times 4, 1.6 million a month qMine or Qubic. That's not bad at all. Especially if you look at the future price potential of Qubic, right? Because you don't want to get the Qubic you earn through qMine and then sell it right away. Like that's dumb because it's a negligible amount of money, right? If in case you're new here, the price point most people are looking at in the community is 1 penny. Like that's the consensus. There's even a meme on the Qubic network called coded, which means like 1 penny is coded into the ecosystem. So that's just like how, like, not to sound like insane, but you know how most people's not most people, Bitcoin maxis their price point, or they 1 million per Bitcoin, which I don't understand at all. But minus the insanity of the Bitcoin max, like that's what the penny goal is. Everyone's Yeah, everyone's thinking a penny. Even if we get to a tenth of a penny or a hundredth of a penny, that's 1,000x. Even if we get to 0.0001, that's still 1,000x from here. Not 1,000x. Yeah, almost 1,000x. It's a few hundred x's, that's for sure. God damn, we're about to bust another zero, that's for sure. How soon do you guys think we're gonna bust a zero? You think we'll bust a zero before the end of the month? Will we bust this zero before the end of the month? Let me know what you think in the live chat or in the replay if you're listening to this on the replay. So that was that. Look at that. And we're number 240 on CoinMarketCap. Killing it. Damn, we were at 004 something, dude. 0.00005 something, dude. I wish I had $100 to put on it, but I couldn't. I couldn't. Too many bills, too much, too many things to pay for. Anywho, life's good. I have a nice little bag of Qubic. I'm not complaining at all whatsoever. WorldFi. Oh, don't get me started with WorldFi. President Trump has appointed Erica. Wait, what? Oh my God in heaven. President Trump has appointed Erica Kirk to the U.S. Air Force leadership. Huh? Erica Kirk will help advise the Air Force on issues affecting the Academy. No. Man, what's happening in my country, dude? I've made some off-topic videos on my channel about the war and the administration. Like, god damn. We got bamboozled here in America, man. Erica joins the Air Force Academy leadership under Trump's guidance. With her expertise, America's airmen will receive top-tier training, discipline, and support. Trump continues building a strong... No! Trump's appointment of Erica Kirk is a solid move for the Air Force. No! What the fuck does she know about the Air Force? Thank you! Somebody with a brain. Oh my god. Oh my god. What just happened? We got like oh man, don't get me wrong. I voted for Trump because of the stuff he was running on. You know, get illegal, immigrants out of the country, fucking get men out of women's bathrooms, no wars, fucking crypto friendly. I was like, oh, this is a perfect cat. This is awesome. Like I never voted my whole life, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I like all that. I'm an adult. I have a kid. I don't want men in women's bathrooms. I don't want illegals taking up resources. I don't want any more war. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I'll vote. All right. First time in my life. And then this happens. Now I'm like, what? What just happened to me? But don't get me wrong, it's way better. I gotta say, it's still probably better than Kamala Harris. Because Kamala Harris was just a drunk retard who didn't know shit about anything. God damn. By the way, sorry to bring politics into this, but this was just so absurd. Erica Kirk. If you don't know who Erica Kirk is, that's the wife of the guy who got assassinated not that long ago. Charlie Kirk, may he rest in peace. God bless his soul. He said, I will vote for anyone who has a legitimate plan to successfully imprison social media influencers. I don't even care about their other politics at this point. I could have sworn this guy came out on Drewski's Could Have Been Records. He auditioned and got kicked out because he was just dancing so crazy. Bro, this guy be eating. I'll be seeing his spread and I'll be like, man, I wish I was at the table. Man, I would take one. I'd be his friend just to eat the food. I'm like Luffy or Goku. I love food, dude. Food, food, food. Food. I love food. Train and then eat good ass food. Look at he is crazy. Look. Oh. I love it. You know, I take that back. That was fucking funny. Cause you could tell even he knew how absurd he is. Look at the smile at the end. He knows how fucking stupid he is. Cause you gotta think about it. Even like actually, people know how stupid they're being. Some don't. Don't get me wrong. Some people don't. Some people are oblivious, but he's self-aware. He knows. But he must be making bank off of that because he's still doing it. Cause all the hate he receives, the money he's making must be worth it. Especially the free promo for the restaurants, dude. The fact that they would close up the store and clear space for him is it tells you how much value he's bringing to these restaurants. That's funny. As annoying as that guy is, that was actually pretty funny. Did you see the? Hold on. I just picked up on the guy behind the register. Hold on. Look at the guy behind the register. This guy right here. This head right here. This guy. Bro, this guy right here. He's like, what the fuck is going on? You know this is in New York based on how he's talking. Look at it. Look at him. Arms folded, just enjoying this show. Do you hear the other laughing in the background? Watch. Oh, the commentary makes it so much better. Oh, I love it. I love how he laughed and look at the guy. That was funny. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. Hold on. It said, ooh, Aloko said just buying more qMine to get more Qubic. Nice. You know, one thing about qMine is like I'm wondering how much will qMine be worth when Qubic price goes up. Will it be worth more in Qubic or less in Qubic because of the Qubic price? And then I got to thinking, it should be directly proportional. Because look, okay, let's say the ultimate price point, right? Let's go to qubictrade.com. What's the price of qMine right now? Let's look at the assets. By the way, be careful if you're on qMine or qubictrade.com. See, QCAP. So QCAP is down a little bit. So qMine is the number one spot. Is the number one asset on the Qubic network, aside from Qubic, obviously. It's 4.6 or 4,600 Qubic per token. When we first got in, it was at 270. Nice. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, like, share the channel, share likes, share the stream, all that good stuff, all the things you can do for your boy. Help me get the word of Qubic out. Right? Pump your bags, guys. This is the reason I started making content on YouTube about in July. I started making Qubic content. I've been following the project since 2024. But in June, July, I got laid off, and I was like, I'm not doing nothing. No one's talking about Qubic on the internet. Let me make content. So pump your bags, guys. Share the stream, like it, comment, get the algorithm up, all that good stuff. So check this out. We're about, let's call it 4,500, right? Based on the order book. If Qubic gets to a penny, right? And the ratio is, man, it's most likely gonna go up, right? It's not gonna be. It might even go to 10-1 eventually. But let's say it's still at 4-1, right? You get 4 Qubic per 1 qMine, right? That means if you have 100,000 qMine, you get 400,000 Qubic per week. Per week, right? 400,000 of any asset at a penny equates to $4,000, right? If you have 400,000 Qubic tokens and they're worth 1 penny each, you have $4,000 in your hand, right? Every week. So, with that in mind, how much is that worth? How much is holding that how much is that bag? If you were to sell that bag, would you sell a bag that was getting you $4,000 a week? How much would you price that? Right? How much would you price that bag? That's insane to me. I would never sell it. So like, how much is qMine gonna actually be worth? Like, that's why I've said in the beginning, like the first time I started posting about qMine, I'm like, dude, qMine is gonna do QCAP numbers because look, and trust me, I'm not throwing. I know there's a lot of whatever division between projects and QCAP and qMine and all this. I'm not part of any of that. I have nothing to do with that. I'm just talking price and relative, investment stuff, right? I have no feelings about this at all. So I'm just comparing revenue, right? And price point. So when qMine first came out, I'm like, dude, I just in my head, I'm like, how is this not gonna be at how is this not gonna be 400K? How is this not gonna be reach QCAP numbers? Because I was a QCAP holder too, but the what I was holding in QCAP didn't compare at all to what I was earning with qMine, right? I was earning a lot more with qMine than I was with QCAP. So I'm like, what's taking so long for the price of qMine to be this? You know what I mean? And I think it has more to do with the supply because QCAP, it's not fully diluted yet, right? There's only 21 million QCAP, but I think there's only like 3 point something million in circulation at the current time. But right now, qMine is fully diluted. It's a billion tokens, fully diluted, 4.6 thousand. So if qMine doesn't do another 10x after this, I'd be shocked. I'm looking for 10K, then I'm looking for obviously not in a rush because obviously you need to build up the infrastructure and all that good stuff. Gather more smart contracts, get more miners online. But the potential of oh my bad, I wasn't sharing the tab here. My bad, my bad. Share the tab. But the potential of the price of qMine, because if you look 4.6 thousand versus 400K. But you're earning more. At least I was earning more with qMine. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So even right now, if you weren't in early, like at 280, even if you bought now, there's there's a lot of room for growth because Qubic is such a young ecosystem. It's absolutely nuts. Oh, I love how the Qubic trade page is looking now. All the top smart contracts are on the top. QRDOA. Just so you know, the ones that have like gold coin looking things, that means they're smart contracts. They're not tokens. The smart contracts on Qubic are way different from the tokens. If you know, you know. If you don't, if you have questions, ask me in the live chat or in the comments or in DMs. And then you have a bunch of shit coins, more smart contracts, more shit coins. Oh, look at that. Q wallet. Yep. Damn, there's so much shit here now. What the fuck? Sorry, I keep cursing. My bad. Agarth, Fix, Core, Aether, Burn, Statsy. Statsy. Okay, buddy. Q Smile. Oh, bruh. Look at that order book. Token info. Q Smile. Oh, look at that. Qubic meme coin, a symbol of friendliness and cheerfulness. Hey guys, should I start my own Qubic meme coin? No information about the social media. Dude, people are just... The one thing that trips me out about this is that it's not cheap to start a meme coin on Qubic. It's not like Solana, where you like put $10 into fucking um pump fund and then you can start a coin. No. Here you need to start a coin on Qubic, you need 1 billion Qubic. Which I guess to some people, I mean, 1 billion Qubic is like what? Almost $800 now? But $800 to fleece a community, I mean, that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. But I'm really glad that Qubic is Qubic, and most people in Qubic are, I mean, they have their wits about them. They're not these random fucking degens, you know? So most people aren't buying into this BS. So make sure you're smart too. Don't just be like, look at these coins like, oh yeah, this is cheap. This is cheap just in case. Because I get a lot of DMs like, oh, just in case. What do you think about this? I'm going to get some just in case. Like, what do you mean just in case? No. What are you talking about? Have some discernment. Like, what do you mean just in case? I don't know. But if you have money to waste like that, go for it. But I'm not with that. I've been in the game long enough to know not to mess with coins that I don't believe in or I don't know who's behind it. The founders have no track record. I'm like, why should I get into something that I don't even know if it even means anything? Like, nah, just stick with the main coin, Qubic. If you're not sure about the tokens, screw it. Stick with Qubic. You don't have to get anything else. Just stick with Qubic. It's like ETH, right? If you're early on Ethereum and you just hold it, like say you had 100 Ethereum, right, back in the day when Ethereum was cheap, right? If you didn't try to diversify and go into this coin and get into that coin, right? If you still had that 100 ETH today, that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot of damn money, you know? Instead of trying to spend it on random memes and projects that would eventually fail. Yeah, nah. You know what you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, spider. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha, dumbass. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. Let me check my X homepage really quick before I sign up out of here. I'm trying to eat that chicken Alfredo I cooked. It's called Isikata in South Africa. It's illegal.
Once softened, the bananas are... She roasts bananas over an open fire, not to eat them, but to begin the process of alcohol production. And as they...
Oh, my mom used to be able to do stuff like this. Not used to. She probably still could. My parents are from another country, so they know how to do stuff. My mom especially. My mom knew how to make moonshine. I remember that as a kid. It's called Dudge. Dudge, and then there's this Ethiopian wine.
They turn black, heat caramelizes the natural...
I remember she would make them in like those water jugs, the 5-gallon water jugs that you pull and put in coolers. She would make moonshine at home and sell it to like Ethiopian restaurants.
Sugars inside the fruit, dramatically increasing their sweetness. Once softened, the bananas are peeled and mashed together with fresh oranges, creating a thick...
Yeah, my mom would put the orange peels in the. Oh, this is so
Thick,
real.
fragrant, sugar-rich paste ideal for fermentation. Traditional yeast is then added to the mixture and set aside for 7 days of fermentation. After a week, the fermented mixture is carefully boiled. As it heats, vapor rises and travels through a cooling pipe, where it slowly condenses back into liquid form. The final result is a crystal-clear banana wine, strong, smooth, and warming almost immediately after it's consumed.
Ooh wee, nice. The science of moonshine.
I would describe that as mellow yellow, absolutely pure.
And it's only 7 years old.
That's right. Young whiskies are like young people. They're vibrant, they're full of life. In fact, this for me is like coming home from work. At the end of the day, I work really hard. Nobody appreciates me. My wife doesn't appreciate me. My kids don't appreciate me. Life's a bitch.
Couple of glasses of that and it doesn't matter.
A couple of shots of that, and I am the king of the world.
Absolutely. You know, frankly, I never liked this stuff, but the way you're talking me into it.
But you got to check every bar.
I certainly hope so. Cheers.
And when
That got so real. You know what that reminds me of? Oh, dude. You know what that reminds me of? Oh, this is a perfect way to end it.
And when each barrel is ready to be bought, he opened the young cask for
Hold on.
Bob to sample.
I would describe that as mellow yellow, absolutely pure.
And it's only 7 years old.
That's right. Young whiskies are like young people. They're vibrant, they're full of life. In fact, this for me is like coming home from work. At the end of the day, I work really hard. Nobody appreciates me. My wife doesn't appreciate me. My kids don't appreciate me. Life's a bitch.
Couple of glasses of that and it doesn't matter.
You know what that reminds me of? This is such a great note to end on. I'm gonna end on this, and this is how we're gonna end the stream. Oh, this is so great. I love this. This is how we're gonna end the stream. My life's a bitch. My wife, the kids don't appreciate me. They don't appreciate me. Like some casual thing they're filming for the world. He just spills out some deep seated resentment that's in his soul. Obviously, he's an old man too, so he carries it with him, and he's an alcoholic. So, all right.
At the end of the day, I work really hard. Nobody appreciates me. My wife doesn't appreciate me. My kids don't appreciate me. Life's a bitch.
Couple of glasses of that and it doesn't
All right, that reminds me. I had to pull this clip up. Watch this. Oh, this clip is hella old. Oh man, this is how we're gonna end the stream today. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Life's good. Hold your Qubic. Godspeed. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Make sure you share the stream if you can. Like the stream. Comment on it after the replay. If you're listening to the replay, please do get your Qubic bag up. Godspeed.
And the last one I don't talk so much about is Perry Ellis 360 Red. I love it, man. It's the dildo of the fragrance industry. And yeah, it's not so funny actually. Still don't know how to talk about the topic of masturbating. It's difficult, man. I do it, but I don't come. And you know, it's like if I can be that honest, but it's simply to boost my power type of vibe. All right, ultimately, of course, I want to have a girlfriend and a wife. Turning that girlfriend into a wife and have great kids. So that's Perry Ellis 360 Red.